How long did it take for you to become consistently profitable day trading? Are you living off day trading income, and for how many years now? What's your favorite day trading pattern currently? How do you start part-time trading while working a full-time job? And many other juicy questions that's not trading related that I'm gonna answer for you today in this video. As long as you remember to smash the like button. And we're gonna start with the trading related questions right now. What did you do before trading, and how old were you did you start trading? So I started trading after college, and I was working in the VFX and the film industry. How many years have you been trading? Well, I've been trading for about 6 years now. Are you living off your trading, and for how many years? So I think the better question is, am I making a livable income from trading? And the short answer is yes, and for about 2 to 3 years now. But I never just live off my trading income. I believe in having multiple sources of income and living off and paying the bills with the smaller income sources. It's kind of like what Jay Leno preaches, then I'll reinvest and save the bigger income source, which is day trading. Did you save a multiple of your full-time annual income before quitting? And the answer is absolutely yes. Like I said earlier, I was a VFX artist and designer, and everyone used to think that, oh, you cannot make money as an artist. Well, depending on your niche and depending on the industry you're in, at least in VFX, if you are good at what you do, your position and your skills are high in demand, you can make some pretty decent money. And that's how I saved up. Okay, next question. What's your favorite? First green day or first red days? I am a long biased trader. I make more money generally from buying stocks. So my favorite, I guess, would be the first green day. Can you start with a $500 account challenge video series? And before you even ask, no, I'm not gonna take 1,000 steps back and grow my $500 account from scratch. Why would I ever do that? Unless I have a $5,000 DVD to sell. Favorite trading pattern currently. So you guys know that I don't really believe in trading patterns. I believe in price action. To me, patterns are all the candlesticks after they have formed in hindsight. All the pretty pictures that seem to always look 100% in hindsight, right? But price action is how the candles are forming in real time. And that's what's really important in trading, in my own opinion, of course. But to answer this question, I guess my current favorite setup will be the parabolic daily charts. Are you short or long biased? So I think I'm more long biased. Overall, generally speaking, of course, I'm better at buying stocks on the dip for both the penny stocks, the mid caps, and the large caps. But there are seasons and cycles where everything just tanks. And those are the opportunities where I wouldn't hesitate to go in and slam the bid. The number one thing to keep in mind when trading in the actual moment, the number one thing is to follow your plan. You should be trading your plan and planning your trade, right? Like I've talked about in many of my previous videos. You want to leave your decision making before you enter the trade. So you already know you're just reacting to your plan, right? If the stock goes in your direction, you know where you want to take profit. If a stock goes against you, you know where you want to cut losses. You're not planning and forming a decision in the moment. You're just executing your plan. How do you go around small capital gain taxes eating most of your profit? You don't go around it. You pay your taxes. As you become bigger, you can think about trading as a business, which I do, and you have a lot of tax write-offs of all the scanners, all the equipment, everything like that. But, it's taxes is taxes. You just gotta pay it. Why don't you trade Forex? Why don't I trade options? Why don't I trade futures? Why don't I trade crypto? I don't know. You stick with what works for you, and what works for me is stocks. I'm gonna stick with trading stocks. Did you wait until you were profitable to go full-time as a trader? So I actually never planned on going full-time as a trader. Like I mentioned earlier, I enjoy having multiple income sources. And of course, when I first started trading, my trading income wasn't bigger than my actual employment income, right? Eventually that changed, but I still kept having multiple income streams. and that was nice. I think the best way to learn how to trade is not having to rely on your trading income, because that's the only way to make you not so emotional and attached to the actual money. So that would be my suggestion. Stop buying into all these marketing about, day trading to replace your current job income. I believe in trading while you have a job, and that's how you learn and that's how you earn at the same time. And maybe eventually that will change and you can decide whether to quit your job or not, but I would never recommend someone to quit your job to start trading. Did you ever blow up? If so, how did you recover? And yes, of course, I blew up, I believe, 2 accounts, and they were all about $5,000. How did I recover? Like I said, I have multiple income sources, and I'll just fund the trading account from my employment income. How long did it take until you became profitable? Took about 3 years. What was your turning point that finally made you profitable in trading? Okay, so there's this myth out there that there's a one secret sauce that's gonna make you profitable and make millions of dollars in trading. Everyone's looking for that trading secret, but really there's no secret, and there's no one single turning point that changed the game for me. Trading is a marathon. I think overall, what changed my trading over a long period of time was learning to trade my own plan and planning my trades, which is extremely important. When you first start planning your own trade, you're not gonna start making money right away either, because you don't know how to plan for your trades. You don't know what you're good at. You don't know your personality yet in trading. That's why it's gonna take a long time. It's not something that will change overnight or over a couple of weeks. It took me months to even learn how to draw charts and draw all the support and resistance levels and what those mean and how to trade them intraday. So there's no one single turning point, and there's no one DVD or one book or one secret indicator that changed the game. It's a long process over weeks and months and even years as well of trading and learning from your mistakes and improving your process. Can you explain the limitations that we have for day trading with a small account like $1,000? So in my own opinion, I don't think you should be trading with an account smaller than $3,000 or $5,000. Day trading is a business. It's not a hobby. If you want your business to do well, you need money, you need capital to invest in your trading. So if you have a $500 account, a $100 account, or even $1,000, in my opinion, that's not enough. You should save up, go back to your job, or get multiple jobs and save up. I know it's hard. I know most people don't have $5,000, but that's my honest suggestion. I don't believe in the whole turning your $500 account to $1 million. That's marketing. I don't believe in that. Did you start out trading as part-time? If yes, how did you allocate time and effort into it? And the answer is yes. I started out trading part-time where I still have my full-time job. And how do you allocate time and effort? Just ask yourself, do you want it bad enough? If you do, then you will find the time and effort to wake up early, to study, to chart your stocks, and to prepare before the market opens. And it's the same thing. After work, I'll come back and see what I missed for the day and review all the movers on the day and plan my trades for the next morning. It's basically just not having a life outside of work and trading. And you gotta ask yourself, are you willing to sacrifice that? There's no easy money in trading. Do you think before starting to short, one should master going long first? So I think this question is going to be different for everyone. For myself, yes, I did learn to long first and then I started to short afterwards. But I do believe that it'll help with your trading overall. Doesn't matter whether you're long bias or short bias, if you know how each side of the trade works. So if I'm a long bias trader, I want to learn what a short seller is thinking. So when they are getting squeezed, I can long and join the short squeeze. And vice versa, if I'm shorting a stock as a short seller, I want to know when the long traders are going to give up and they're going to dump their position, and that's where I want to sell into them. So it just depends on your trading style and what you're comfortable with. But if you're asking my opinion, I would say to start longing first before shorting. What do you do when you catch yourself over trading, trying to recover from consistent red days? So that's a very good question, and it's something that I have talked about in my recap videos. When I'm having red days, the next day I size down a lot. First of all, I'm focusing on trading well. I'm focusing on staying green on the day. Doesn't matter if it's $50, $100, $500, $5,000. It doesn't matter. I just want to end the day green to regain my confidence back, because that's the most important thing in trading. You want your emotions and your confidence in control. You're not trying to trade and make back your losses, because that's what's going to snowball you into even bigger losses for like the next few weeks. So, focus on trading well and size down and just make $1, $5. It doesn't matter. What made you decide to create trading videos? So that's a very good question. As you remember earlier, I mentioned that I was working in VFX and in film. So I'm naturally a very technical and creative person at the same time. And I love blending different mediums together. And combining trading and making these short YouTube videos is kind of like the perfect blend of having something that's really analytical and number-based, and something that can be very creative and technical at the same time from my former career. Blending them two together is like the perfect mash of my passions. So, I love doing it, and it's helped me so much in my own trading too. And I think at the end of the day, it comes to passion. You have to really be passionate about what you're doing. If you don't have real passion for trading, if you just want the money, but you don't have the passion and the determination to stick with it for like 5-6 years, it's probably not gonna work out. And it's the same thing with YouTube, right? You have to be actually passionate about making these videos, creating these content, and writing these really bad jokes, whether you think they're funny or not. I had so much fun making it, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Okay, now we are moving on to the non-trading related questions and the more personal, juicy ones for those who are still around. How old are you? So my friends call me grandma because I go to bed at like 9 and 10 o'clock at night. I'm sitting down for this video today because my back hurts after snowboarding. What's your favorite thing that you do for fun? And by the way, love your videos. And first of all, thank you, whoever asked that question, for liking my videos. What I love doing the most for fun is pole fitness or pole dancing. And before any keyboard warriors out there start typing,
"Oh, I know she doesn't make money from trading, but from pole dancing."
I do not make any income from pole dancing. It's my form of fitness and hobby. I've been doing it for years now. It keeps me fit, it keeps me look good, and I love it. Are you from Canada? I always see a Canadian flag in your videos. And yes, I'm a very proud Canadian. Will you ever buy a Lambo? And what's your favorite Lamborghini? I don't think I'll ever buy a Lambo, but I wouldn't oppose to renting one for like a day or two just to know what the big deal is. But I guess my favorite Lamborghini would be the Dead Mouse's Lamborghini Huracan. Get it? Huracan? What's your favorite anime? So I don't actually watch that much anime. Not all Asians watch anime, by the way. That's a stereotype, first of all. But I guess if I have to pick, it would be Death Note from maybe like 10, 20 years ago. The actual manga, not the anime series. So Death Note, check it out. Very good. Are you Japanese? Again, not all Asians are Japanese, so no. Can you hit a rail on your snowboard? So I don't really know whether I can hit a rail on a snowboard, but a rail could definitely hit me. So to my surprise, the most commonly asked question on my YouTube channel about day trading isn't about trading or about any strategies or setup. It's whether I'm single or married. And it's actually the same thing in all my Instagram DMs and all my Instagram story questions. And I never really got why anyone cares so much about why anyone is single or not. So I never really truly answered that question just because it's not what my channel is about. But I guess for this Q&A video, I'll answer this question once and for all, and this one time only. So for the question, are you single or are you married? So the official answer is yes, I am single, but I also know somebody who would get really pissed if he hears me say that. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching this Q&A video, and thank you for submitting your questions. I've gotten hundreds of questions from the Instagram story, and I only picked the ones that were really common. So if I missed your question, ask me again down in the comment section below, and I'll be really happy to answer. If you guys enjoy videos like these and want to see more in the future, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. I'm the Humbled Trader, and I'll see you guys next week.